Hey, welcome to Slay the Spire. Today playing the daily challenge for May 29th, 2026. The character is the Watcher and the modifiers are Chimera. Your starting deck is a fusion of all characters. Control Chaos starts with Frozen Eye at the start of your turn. Add 10 random cards from the bottom of your draw pile. And Big Game Hunter, elite enemies are now swarming the Spire and drop better rewards. This is a great daily to come back to. A Big Game Hunter should make things very easy. No Pauper Guild, which does make things difficult. I see a bunch of family names here. Spring 1871, Profi 1822. Hadn't seen Profi in a while, or maybe I just missed his name in a while. So yeah, Goldbeer 1722, Pelt 1701, Nescafe 1699, and Alex was 1647. So yeah, pretty good top 20. Actually, Roland 1591 as well. So yeah, let's see what I can do here. And yeah, I am back. I hope you like the Slay the Spire 2 video I posted. I actually really tried hard to record another one, but I failed miserably. I think there's one. Well, actually, I even failed in that one, right? I didn't finish the final boss. But there were a few that did well, but ultimately they were either boring. Actually, well, none of them I was able to survive, and most of them were kind of boring. I was really desperately trying to build a deck that does not rely on poison. I think that was my mistake. Maybe next time I'll just go with whatever I'm offered, because poison is a pretty good strategy for the Silent and Slay the Spire 2. Anyway, let's get started here. Okay, so, also one disadvantage I have. First of all, I'm using a new mic. I figured I'll buy a backup mic just in case my other one fails. And this one is actually, I don't know, it seems good. When I did my testing, it sounded pretty nice. So yeah, let me know in the comments if this should become my main mic, or if you don't even notice a difference. And then, yeah, the one thing I didn't find yet in my old stuff, is a mouse. So currently, I'm still using my laptop mouse, which might be a little annoying, but hopefully it'll be fine. All right, so I see a 4 elite path on the left and the right, no 5 elite paths, unfortunately. So if I go on the left, I'll get 3 elites in a row, and that'll give me 4 question mark rooms, and I can get a 5th one afterwards. That's not bad. If I go in the middle, I'll get, okay, just 2 question mark rooms, and if I go on the right, I'll get 1, 2, 3, oh, no, just two question mark rooms. So I think the best path is to go on the left, get the 3 early question mark rooms, and the 4th one, and then 5th one over here. Yep, alright. I think the scroll wheel on this laptop mouse is a little slow too. Okay, alright, so let's start off with the strikes alone are not enough, right? So I think I have to do Eruption. Let's also do a strike on the backliner, and even with weakness, I think 2 strikes should be enough, or a bash strike is enough too, right? Okay. Alright, so hold, collect, empty body. Oh, I should also mention that this laptop monitor is like weird. It's way more saturated than I'm used to. Alright, so empty body, halt, or collect. I think empty body is a good way to exit Wrath. Let's take it. Halt might have been good too for if I had more Wrath opportunities, but I don't have them at the moment. Here, let's get some HP for gold. And then here, okay, fine. I guess I'll do a strike. Alright, next time I'm going to get the Eruption together with the Vigilance. No, okay, I got the Eruption by itself. I am tempted because I'm guaranteed to get the... Oh, wait, I completely forgot about Chimera, so I don't even have a way to exit Wrath. I do have an empty body coming up next turn. I'll just take the damage here. Do I have anything better next turn? No, I think I'll wait. There's a Blasphemy, and I think I might have enough damage to kill next turn. So let's just do Defend. I'll do Bash, and then wait for next turn. Okay. And then here, I think with the Vulnerability, if I do Blasphemy, then I have Sash for 436 and a Consecrate for a kill. Beautiful. Alright, we got a Distill Chaos Potion, Study, Flying Sleeve, Swivel. Swivel is interesting. Should I take Study? Study might allow me to get combo, although with Control Chaos, combo might be really hard to pull off. I think I might have to rely on something else. Swivel, I mean, I guess I have an Eruption. Fine, let's take the Swivel here. Okay. So the Eruption will become cheap very quickly. Here I got some potions. Actually, I probably don't need 2 of those. Let me get rid of the bottom Miracle Potion, instead take the Power Potion. That might be better. Okay. And then here I got the Lice. Let's start off with a... I might want to defend here. Let's do Empty Body Defend. And I'm okay losing 1 HP here. Let's do a strike here. Okay. Alright, another 6 incoming. I can... wait, 12. Yeah, I can do Eruption, Strike, and then kill with a strike here. Beautiful. Okay, alright, got a Dex Potion, which I'll skip. Crusher and Simmering Fury, Consecrate. I think Consecrate might be nice. Crusher would be useful for vulnerability. Who's my final boss, by the way? It's Hexaghost. Ooh, so I will need some block cards. Let me take the Crusher. It's still a pretty good card to have. Alright, and then here I got my first elite, Gremlin Knob. Okay. I would like the vulnerability, but I also have the bash. I also would like to use the miracle. How about I'll do Miracle Zap, then do Crush, Joints, and Bash, and really hope I can go crazy next turn, though. I also have a Distill Chaos. I might want to use that. I was really hoping to enter Wrath. I do have an Eruption next turn. Will that be enough? No, even in Wrath, so that will be just 18, 36 plus the Eruption, which would be 13, so that'll be 49. I need 59. Is there something else I can do? Can I defend here by any chance? Swivel and Survivor will be 16, but I need a little bit extra, and I don't have it. Unless, wait, what about next turn? If I do have Blasphemy next turn, but then a Vault after that. You know what? Let's try it. So I'm gonna drink the energy potion. Then do, let's do 1 strike now. Then do Swivel, Empty Body, and Survivor. Okay. And then whatever attack I have next turn will be free. So, okay, Eruption is 13, Windmill Strike is 10, that's 26. Sorry, 23, triple damage should be enough, right? So if I do Blasphemy, then Windmill Strike, then Eruption, that is enough. Beautiful. Alright, perfect. This one only had to use a potion. We got Duality. One of you play an attack, gain 1 temporary dexterity. That's very nice. Wish Ragnarok Deva form. Yeah, let's try to get a wish and then do something with Omniscience and wishes as well if I can. Alright, here I don't have AoE damage, right? This might be a bit of an annoying fight. I had to lose HP at some point, although... Well, I do have a regular fight before the Hexaghost, so I should be able to lose HP there. Here, I think I'll just do Swivel and then 2 strikes to avoid taking a little bit of damage here. Okay. So if I played this 2 strike, the Swivel would have allowed me to be fully defended, but I'm okay losing a little bit of HP. Here, I think I'll risk taking damage and just wish for gold. I could... Actually, I'm weakened. Let me do Empty Body just to defend a little. Okay. Do I have an AoE damage card coming up? No, but there's a wall up and there are a few Fear No Evils. I think I should be fine here. Alright, yeah, let's do Eruption, Fear No Evil. Actually, wait, let's I do Eruptions to Fear No Evil. No, it's only 12, not 13. Yeah, still fine. Let's get rid of this guy, and then I can... Oh, I thought I had enough... I forgot that Eruption is not upgraded. Really would like a rest set at some point. Okay. And then here, I don't have enough damage. Actually, let me see what the inner piece gives me. So if it gives me another attack, yeah. So I think if I do Blasphemy, I should have enough damage. So I can do Bowling Bash 1, Fear No Evil... wait, no, let's do Wallop first, and then Fear No Evil. Okay, beautiful. Alright, not too much trouble here. Crescendo, Empty Body, Third Eye. I already have an Empty Body. There's no reason not to go for collector bonuses, right? So I think I wouldn't mind taking another Empty Body, although Crescendo would be really good too. I think I'll take an Empty Body, though, because I have the Hexaghost coming up, so block might be more important there. Alright, speaking of block, I could get Plated Armor here. Can I even defend next turn if I have 6 Plated Armor? I do have Survivor and Defend. I think I have to risk it. All right, let's gain Plated Armor here, and then also do Empty Body. Okay, so that would allow me. I have to use my keyboard because the mouse is a little annoying. But yeah, that should allow me to defend this turn and the next. Here I have to do Defend and Survivor. Can't do the Eruption. And then wait, let me plan ahead. So next turn I have block. The turn after I might be in trouble. So yeah, let's target the weaker one. I might have to rely on either Duality or, well, we'll figure out. Also have a Distilled Chaos Potion still. Alright, so here Swivel is great. I don't need this turn, so I think I'm going to do Swivel, or Strike first, then Swivel. Okay. Right, and then here, yeah, I was a little worried about this, huh? So Empty Mind will draw me 2 cards. That's another Empty Mind that then draws me a Study. I can't really get to the Deceive Reality easily. But I do have the Distilled Chaos Potion that could play the Deceive Reality. And then there's a Master Reality too. Alright, yeah, let's do Empty Mind first. Okay. I think I have to do another Empty Mind. Definitely can't do Blasphemy, right? Yeah, the Deceive... Actually, the Deceive Reality alone is going to be enough. So I could just do that. Let's do the Distilled Chaos Potion. Okay. And then now I have a Study too, which is good. And then do I want to... do something else? Fear No Evil, Spirit Shield. I have Spirit Shield next turn. I guess I could also just do Meditate, right? I could Meditate a defensive card or an Empty Body. Yeah, let's do Meditate here. Meditate the not Empty Body, I mean Empty Mind for card draw. Okay. And then next turn I have Spirit Shield. That should be... Oh, I completely forgot I have 2 things that are attacking me. Oh, I missed it, and there's a Judgment, though. Let me reload real quick. This was just a mistake on my part. Let me reload and see if I can do something. I forgot I have 18, not 9 incoming. Although, I don't think I could have gotten rid of the backliner still, right? So, let's try this one more time. Let's wish for Plated Armor, and then do Empty Body. Okay. I might have to use the Distilled Chaos Potion in a different turn. Or I should look ahead. Well, hang on. This turn, there's nothing else to do but to do the defend, survivor, and then a strike. Okay. Should I use the kills push turn? I can't use it. Well, I can't use it this turn because then he'll play the blasphemy, which I can't really do. So I still think I should do. Wait, I have to play. Wait, no, swivel is fine. So maybe if I don't, I should do strike 2, right? Because the zap is useless. All right, fine. Let's do strike, then swivel, and then wait. Yeah, I have a power potion too, which I would like to save, but let's see if I can use it to perfect. So here I need 18, right? I thought I just need 9. I need 18. So even if I played it to empty minds, I have to play the study too, the safety too, right? But I don't have energy for that. That's a problem. No, I do. Yeah. I completely missed that. All right. So if I do empty mind 1, empty mind 2, then play the distilled chaos potion, that plays a safety, and that allows me to be fully defended. Right. Yeah, I should have done that. That was my mistake. Okay. All right. Does that give me a chance of perfecting this turn, the next turn as well? I do have Nirvana, so every time I scry, I gain block. Yeah, no, here I have Spirit Shield. I should be fine. Actually, I can do... No, Judgment is not upgraded. I could do Fear No Evil and Judgment. But next time I might have trouble. Maybe it's better to use the Judgment with somebody else. So actually, if I do... Let's do Spirit Shield first. Yeah. And then I'll do... Oh, I can't do Fear No Evil and Empty Fist. Okay, fine. Let's just do Judgment together with the backliner. It's okay. Right? And then here, Just Lucky is enough. Let's do Crush Joins, Just Lucky, Ragnarok. Do I need that? No, I'm going to draw something with Cut Through Fate anyway, so let's do Third Eye. Consecrate is fine. Let's draw that with the Cut Through Fate. Okay. And then I can have Crush Joins for next turn as well. Beautiful. Alright. And then here, oh, I have Spirit Shield again. What do I have next turn? I do also have an Evaluate. I think I should be fine. So here, let's just do Crush Joints, Brilliance, and Inner Peace. Okay. And then here, let's do Evaluate, Establishment, Nirvana again. I could have probably done Wheel Kick, but this is fine. Yeah. So I just had to be more careful. I think I can do Flurry of Blows, Tantrum. Okay. Then Flurry Blows again, Just Lucky, and then I should be able to kill next turn with the next Just Lucky. Alright. Yep, the reload, let's assume that's the one reload of the day, which was enough, and yeah, I can do Judgment. Beautiful. Alright, got Turn Thopter, Ragnarok, Devotion, Brilliance. Not a huge fan of any of those. Maybe the Brilliance, I don't know. Devotion might not be bad either. Let's take the Devotion, sure. Okay. Alright, here I got Sintan Puzzle. First time lose HP each combat, draw 3 cards, that's great. And then here I got the Lagavulin. Okay. Oh man, really tempting to wish for gold, even though I might need the plated armor. Ah, that's tough. Let me look ahead. So if I don't wake it up this turn or next, then this is the turn I wake it up with the Crush Joints, and then the turn after I might have trouble defending, although I do have Protect and Indignation. The plated armor would be useful. Fine, I'll risk getting the plated armor. Let's also play the Devotion. That way I might enter Divinity soon, so yeah. It is better to be safe in this case. Here, I could do Bash, right? Yeah, why not? Actually, no. If I do Bash, I can't do Zap. Do I want to do Zap instead? Well, I'm waking up next turn anyway. Let's do Bash. Okay. Alright, so here, I guess I'll do Empty Body, and then Crush Joints, and a Strike. Okay. Alright, 18 incoming. So Swivel is 14, and then I would like to avoid playing the Protect, but I think I might have to. Also do Sash Whip with Empty Mind. If it's 13, then Swivel would be enough, right? But then I need to play an attack with the Foreign Influence, ideally 0-cost attack. Let me do Empty Mind first, then do Foreign Influence. I can't do both Follow Up and Sash Whip. Did I mess up here? I think I must have, because basically I have to play the Swivel, which then would allow me to play an attack for free, but that won't be the Sash Whip, or at least it will be the Sash Whip, but it won't give me weakness. Alright, fine. I guess I'll just do the Protect then. In that case, there's nothing I can do here. Yeah, sure, let's grab this, and then let's just do Protect. Yeah, that might have been a bit of a misplay, because I was hoping for that Protect to be in this turn. Okay, I did get Sanctity and Evaluate. That is enough. Okay, I desperately needed... I can enter Divinity with the Prey, but I don't want to. Yep. So I desperately needed that plate armor from the bush, so I'm glad I wasn't greedy here. Okay. Alright, there's an Omniscience. Do I happen to have... I don't think I can generate a wish, right? there anything? I could omniscience to brilliance. That will deal a lot of damage. Just do that. Oh yeah, that was 78 damage each. Right. And Horned Cleat at the start of your second turn gained 14 block as well as an attack potion. And Ragnarok, I should take. I did not take the previous brilliance, huh? Now that I have devotion, maybe brilliance is not a bad idea. Ragnarok would be better if I had strength and spirit. Actually, you know what? Spirit shield might be a better defensive card. Let's grab that. All right, here let's upgrade the wish first, or should I upgrade the eruption first? Let me upgrade the wish first. It might give me a little bit extra gold, and I'll definitely upgrade the eruption next, which will happen before the boss. You have to make sure I lose HP in the final regular fight there. Mind Blast is interesting, not super powerful. Pendant is fine too. I feel like with Big Game Hatcher I should be able... You know what? Pendant might make overkill easier. Let me first take Mind Blast, then conclude. Follow-up is not bad either. You know what? I'm just going to focus on the cards. So let's take Tranquility Crescendo, and I might as well do Foresight. Fruit Juice Potion here, which might have been useful too, but fine, let's skip it. Alright, now that I have a Mind Blast, I'm hoping to just be able to get a lot of cards in my deck. So here, for example, what do I have next turn? Nothing useful. I do have some block and a way to exit Wrath, so I think here it might be worth it to do Miracle, Eruption, and Mind Blast for 56. Okay. I do have an attack potion. I might consider using that. Actually, I'm fully defended here, so I don't need to do anything else, so I'll wait. Okay. There's a small attack, that's good. And then here I can just do Bash and follow up. Beautiful. Alright, perfect. This one we got Doodle for Excursion next. I should come with 1 strength. I don't have any at the moment, but hopefully I'll get some. And then Lesson Learned Master Reality Judgment. I am tempted to take the Master Reality because then all the cards from Control Chaos will get upgraded. But my deck is pretty large, so maybe Lesson Learned might be slightly better. Yeah, fine, let's take the Lesson Learned. Master Reality will only be useful once I run out of regular cards, which might take a while anyway. Alright, this is 29, right? So yeah, I can just get rid of this guy. Let's do that. Should I do Soul? No, let's just get rid of this guy, and then I'll do a Strike. Okay. And then I guess I didn't wait for the Wish in the last fight. Here I should definitely wait for the Wish and play it ideally upgraded. Let's do Strike, Devotion, wait. Okay. And then 8 incoming here. I guess I'll just... Oh, I don't have enough block. Alright, fine. Let's double defense still. And then I'll do Foresight to get to my Wish faster. Oh, wait, I almost forgot. I had to lose my HP here. Right, I have to drop down to 12. Not 12. Less than 23. 24. Less than 24, so 23 ideally. Yeah, let me speed this up. I'll be back when I'm at 24 HP. Alright, I dropped down to 20, which I think is good enough, so I can finish this one here. Alright, Building Bash, Crush Joints, Just Lucky. I had 1 Crush Joints and 1 Just Lucky already, right? Let me sort it to Z. Yeah, there's the Crush Joints. Oh, never mind. I didn't have a Just Lucky. Yeah, fine. Let's take another Crush Joints for a potential collector ones there. Okay. Alright, and then here, let's upgrade the Eruption. Yeah, I think that's the best thing to upgrade here. Okay. And then I need to get a little lucky against the Hexagon. So actually, I guess I have the Horn Cleat on turn 2, so I should be fine there. Should I do Crush Joints? No, I think I'll just do Devotion and Mind Blast. Let's start with that. Safety Miracle. Right here, I got the Horn Cleat. That gives me enough block. Foresight is a pretty good way to start. Let's also do Swirl and Bash. Alright. And then I just need to draw the right defensive cards. There's a Wish that's really tempting. Let me get rid of these two because I don't want to enter Wrath. Yeah, I need to wish for plate armor here, right? Which is a shame, because I'm hoping to wish for gold and be greedy, but at least this way I'm fully defended and I don't have to worry about things. Here, I will need 1 defend. I don't think I need a second one. Okay. So let's do Strike, Follow Up, Defend, and Wait. Right. Another 6, Conclude, Sanctity. Yeah, I have enough. Let's just keep the attack cards. Could even enter Wrath. No, I think I'll do... Should I do Master Reality? Wheel Kick would draw me. Next turn I do want to deal as much damage as I can, and I'll be in Divinity, right? So yeah, there's a Ragnarok coming up. Let's do Wheel Kick and Conclude. Okay. Alright, so the next turn I am in Divinity. Just perfect timing because I have, let's keep the Sash for 2. I have the Ragnarok, which should deal a lot of damage. 75, that's not bad. Yeah, let's do Ragnarok. Then Wheel Kick. Then Consecrate, Just Lucky. And then a Sash Whip, and that's almost enough to kill. Beautiful. Just need to deal a little bit extra damage next turn. Get rid of all of these. Mental Fortress might have been interesting. Actually, let me save the Mental Fortress. I might need it to be able to enter an exit Wrath, but I do have the Omniscience. I think that should allow me to deal, what is that, 16 damage somehow. There's another Omniscience, okay. And then, yeah, let's just do Brilliance, I guess. Yeah. Alright, beautiful. Perfect this one. Not too much trouble there. We got a Liquid Memories Potion, which is probably better than the Explosive Potion. Let's take that. And then Lesson Learned, Blasphemy, Judgment. Guess I'll take another lesson learned. Blasphemy might have been interesting too. Here, I'll definitely take the Curse Key and energy as you start return when we open numbers just to obtain a curse, not just to get curses, but also to trigger the Doolittle finally. Okay. Right, and I'm going for collector monsters, right? So I don't care for duplicate curses. I'm playing a little slower than I'd like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that a 5 elite path on the left? It is. The right side also has a 5 elite path. Okay. Alright, so after this point, I get a question mark room elite. Up until this point, if I get there on the left, I'll get 3 early question mark rooms and 3 elites. If I get there on the right, I'll get 1, 2, also 3 question mark rooms and 3 elites. But on the right, I'll also get a shop. That might not be a bad idea. I should have enough gold by then. The shop is early, so I don't have a lot of gold, but again, I do have enough. Yeah, I think I'll go on the right. Let me just double check I didn't miss it. The left side only has the 3 early question mark rooms, right? The right side has the question mark rooms a little later. Yeah, let's go on the right. Beautiful. Alright, here I got the Looter and the Mugger. Mind Blast is only 31. Together with Lesson Learned, that is not quite as much as I'd like. 41. Can I apply Vulnerability too? If I do Miracle... Yeah, if I do Miracle, then Crush joins. So, wait, it'll be 31, I said? No, 41. Hang on, how do I calculate this? Yeah, 31, 41 with Vulnerability. It should be enough for the backlash. So if I do Crush joins, then Swivel, then Mind Blast. 46, I miscalculated. I was hoping to use the Lesson Learned too. Alright, fine, let's get rid of the backliner. Alright, that was a bit of a miscalculation. That's fine. Alright, here I have 14 block. I think I'll just wish for gold. Let's be greedy here. And then let's do a strike. Okay. And then here, let's do Crescendo, Crush joins, and a strike for kill. Beautiful. Alright, got my gold back. Foresight, Weave for Bowling Bash. Bowling Bash is not bad. I don't have any of the others. I don't actually even have Scry capabilities, so Weave is going to be useless for now. But it might get useful later. So let's take the Weave here. Okay. And here I got the birds. Again, promise I don't have a UE damage. So my plus does deal 16 only. That's disappointing. Even with vulnerability, it's not going to be enough, right? Still, I think I should try it. Let's do Miracle. Crush joins the weakest one. Then Mind Plus is 24. Okay, that's exactly enough. Beautiful. And then I can do Swivel to be fully defended. Awesome. The next turn I have 14. That Horncleat is helping me quite a bit. Fully defended here. I would love to do Conclude for 0 cost. No, let's do Lesson Learned for 0 cost. It'll be hard to get one of them to the ground, right? Actually, you know what? I think I'll do Follow Up, then Weave. Can't do both Conclude and Lesson Learned. Alright, fine. Let's still do Lesson Learned and then Conclude. I mean, Lesson Learned is a great card. I don't feel like I have to use it every single time, but I mean, if I can, I should. But it's not as important as the... oh, I got a different Lesson Learned here? Oh, right, because I had 2. Okay. Well, I was able to use Lesson Learned once. That's not bad. Let's do Foresight and Crush Joints. Okay. Right. And then 10 incoming. Yeah, there's a wish. I think I'll wish for gold here. I'm okay losing 10 HP. Here, let's do Weave, wish for gold. And then, yeah, I guess I'll do, I don't know, Tranquility, sure. Yeah, 10 HP for 30 gold, especially with the shop coming up soon, is definitely worth it. Alright, here I'm not being attacked again. Let's do Weave, Strike, Vault. And here, Wheel Kick. I think the Blasphemy should be enough too, right? So if I do Blasphemy and then Wheel Kick, that is enough. Beautiful. Alright, got a Fire Push, which I'll skip. Talk to the End is really good. So is the Cut Through Fate, and I already have a Weave, but I think Talk to the End is the best card here. Let's take it. And then I did not. Okay, for a second I thought I skipped the path with an elite. No, let's go on the right here. Here I got my first Curse Regret as well as a bunch of gold, which is great right before the shop. Beautiful. And I got a Wing Boost there. Awesome. You ignore path until next turn to travel to 3 times. Let's definitely take that. Let me review the path to see if there's anything else I can do here. Unfortunately, all the elites are on the same floor other than this one, but then I would need 2 jumps to get 1 extra elite, and I think usually I try to get 1 jump on Act 2 and 2 on Act 3. So I think I will still stick with no jumps here and then try to get more 3 jumps on Act 3. Let's also grab a Mind Blast, a second Mind Blast here. That's good. Now that I am committed to Mind Blast, I think I should also take a lot of... Try to take the Tiny Chest because that might increase the chance of getting extra Curse with the Curse Key. Curse Key. It might also decrease the chance of getting the Normality event. So I think I will skip it. Let's focus on cards. So Empty Fist, Protect, and then can I buy 2? No. Between Evaluate and Send of Time, I think I'll just take the Evaluate. All right. I'm very happy with that shop. I'm also very happy that I was able to use the Wish frequently enough that I could have able to afford as much as I did. So here, 39 times 2. I think it is better to be greedy here. Let's wish for gold. And then I will do Miracle Swivel and then play at least one Mind Blast here. Okay, that also gives me a little bit of block. Right. Here I'm fully defended. Can I use the Lesson Learned? Let's do Talk to the End, Weave. Lesson Learned is 11, 20, 21. That's not quite enough. Here, let's do Crush Joints, Empty. Oh, I don't have energy for the Lesson Learned. I messed that up. That's hopefully fine, though. Okay. 8 incoming. Can I do, hang on, 22 plus 10 is 32 plus 14 is 46. I need 51. You know what? Hang on. Let's do Eruption here, and let me make sure I didn't miscalculate. Yeah, 36. So I'm going to drink the attack potion to free up a potion slot, and then do Talk to the Hand, then a Strike, and then Lesson Learned is enough. Finally used it. We got a Swivel upgrade, which is nice, a Weakness potion, which is not a bad replacement. Just Lucky, Cut Through Fate, or Prostrate. I don't have it Just Lucky yet. I think I'll take the Cut Through Fate. That might be better with the extra energy I have at the moment. Right, here I got the Slavers, first elite. Now, unfortunately, this one's going to be challenging because everyone is attacking me on turn 1. Do you have a Liquid Memories? If I use it on the Mind Blast, it would be enough. Right? Yeah, fine, let's do it. Alright, let's do Miracle, then Eruption, Mind Blast 1 for 80, Mind Blast 2 for 80, and then I'll bring back another Mind Blast. Bit of a waste of Mind Blast, but it does allow me to perfect this one, so it's fine. Got a Regal Pillow, one of you resting an additional 15 HP, and a Liquid Memories push him back. That's a great trade. Form Alpha Devotion. I'm hoping to get Overkill with the Mind Blast, so I don't think I need Alpha. I already have a Devotion. I guess I'll take a second one. Who knows? Maybe I can get a Collector Wounds on those. Alright, Bird and the Chosen. I could enter Wrath again, and... 80, yeah, I guess I can get rid of the backline, right? Take 10 damage. Oh, no. Okay, the other option is to also just do 2 Mind Blasts, and then just to Evaluate. Fine. Actually, I am losing more HP this way than I would have if I entered Wrath. But, yeah, hopefully that's fine. And I got to use the Wish here. That's good. Let's also do Survival. Survival would allow me to save some HP with the Regret, getting rid of the Regret. But no, I think that's fine. Let's do Cut Through Fate here. And then I'll have the Conclude next turn. Alright, and then here, yeah, Conclude is enough for this guy. Let's do Strike. Play the Defense, and then doing Conclude. Okay. Alright, fully defended here. And then here, let's do Empty Fist. Allows me to be fully defended. Yeah, let's just do Strike, Zap, and Empty Fist. Oh, wait. For some reason, I thought Empty Fist... Okay, that was dumb. I'm taking a lot of damage. For some reason, I thought Empty Fist was the Survivor. Do they even look similar? I think they might look similar, right? Because Empty Fist looks like a fist in the air, and Survivor looks also like the fist in the air. I never noticed that. Okay, well, clearly one is from the Silent, one is from the Watcher. Yeah, I really mixed those up because they're both fist in the air. But yeah, fine. I am being attacked here. Let's save the Protect in case I need to, but I just need to deal 7 damage, which I should be able to easily do. Okay. Alright, took a little unnecessary damage there. Follow-up, Consecrated Weave. Let's take another Weave. Not a bad idea. And then here I got the Book of Stabbing. We have a Weakness Potion. There's also Talk to the Hand, but that's not going to be enough by itself. How do I do this? So, this is only 42. Even if I bring it back, it's only 126. Not quite enough. Should I? Let me see what the Power Potion gives me. Like Water, Rushdown, Study. Only I was in Calm. Yeah, none of this really helps me, right? Let's take the Study. Okay. And then if I do Talk to the End, I would have to play so many attacks. I don't think there's anything I can do here. So I think I'll accept not perfecting this one. Yeah, that's a bummer. But sadly, there's nothing I could have done. Yeah, that's a shame. Alright, fine. Here I'm almost fully defended. There's also a Spirit Shield, which allows me to be fully defended. I could even enter Wrath if I really wanted to. I think if I do Eruption and then Crush Joints, I only lose 2 HP, and I should be in Wrath, which should make it a little easier next turn. I thought this would be easier. It is not. Alright, I have to Tranquility, Defense, Devotion 1 and 2. Okay. Definitely losing more HP than I'd like. I wonder, I should have used the Weakness Potion at some point too. I think I should be fine though. Let's do Weave, Follow Up, Empty Fist, Zap, and Protect. Okay. And then I just need to deal a little bit of damage here. Oh, and I got to use the Wish. Okay, fine. It was worth it. I was able to get 30 gold out of it. Got the Boot when we deal 4 less unblocked attack damage, increase it to 5. And a second Wish. Let's do it. Haven't seen Omnisciences yet, which is a little disappointing. Here I got Doubt and Preserved Insect. Enemies in lead combats have 25% less HP. That's very nice. Okay. Might have been enough against the Book of Stabbing if I had that before. Here, unfortunately, I'm being attacked here, but this time Yeah, this time I think if I do Mind Blast 1, Mind Blast 2... I only need 15. I only have 11. Yeah, so I guess I have to bring back the Mind Blast and kill that way. Alright, fine. Okay, yeah, perfect. This one. I wonder if I should save those potions for the boss fight. We got Oddly Smooth Stone, Sage Come with 1 Dexterity, an Ancient Potion, and finally an Emissions. Okay. So that means I have to save the Miracle for that. I don't think I need to remove anything, especially not for that much gold. And then here, the scroll wheels are a little annoying. Alright. Slavers again, and no potion to help me. I do have an empty body for block. That might be valuable, because I can get rid of this guy and this guy, and then defend with the empty body. Okay. I defend every turn though. Next turn, this turn I am fully defended, even if I enter Wrath, which I can, and I think I should. So let's do Eruption, Weave. I think I'll do Zap, and oh, Lesson Learned is actually enough, and it gets me a Protect upgrade. That's beautiful. We've got a Bronze Scale, Sage Combat, 3 Thorns, and a Spirit Shield. That's a solid offensive card. Okay. And then here, Necronomicon Curse would be great. I have a lot of high-cost cards. Yeah, beautiful. Necronomicon, the first attack played this turn that costs 2 or more is played twice. I'm going to pick up, obtain a special curse, and that extra curse also gives me extra strength. Beautiful. Alright, and then final elite here, Grim Leader again. Oh, when did I... Oh, I didn't even notice I lost so much HP. Oh, well, good thing I didn't die. Huh. Alright, that was... Okay, I definitely should have been more careful there. Yeah, I did not... if I died there, I would not have noticed. Okay, so here, I actually can't lose too much HP. So I think I should do... Get rid of the minions with the Mind Blast. That seems really wasteful, but it might be my best chance of not being attacked next turn. So, yeah, let's just do Mind Blast 1, Mind Blast 2. Oh, it's played twice. Okay, I'm going to do my first reload of the day. And I forgot the Necronomicon, which I just got and sacrificed so much HP for. That should allow me to get rid of the Grim Leader, right? Because... it will deal almost 100 damage, and then another Mind Blast is enough to kill. Yeah, alright, fine. I'll put in a thumbnail. That was really dumb. Just got it. I should have realized that the Mind Blast would be double played. Also gives me an incentive not to upgrade them. We got Meat on the Bone. If your HP is added below 50% at the beginning of combat, heal 12 HP, and a second Omniscience. Beautiful. Should I risk and not rest here? It is very risky, but I think it is worth it. Okay, I could upgrade one of the Mind Blasts, because then the other will still be double played with the Necronomicon, and then I can still play the other one for basically... free. Well, cheaper. Okay, so I could also double play the bash, but no. Let's duplicate the Mind Blast here. Okay. Then do another Mind Blast, and then should I still do the bash? Next turn I might have trouble. I do have Spirit Shield though, and I also have a Regret, and I'm also weakened. All right, fine. Let's wait. Okay. All right, 14. I'm actually fully defended here. I just have to be careful not to die from the Regret. So I think I'm gonna wish for. Let's be greedy. Wish for gold. Then do Weave. And then the Regret won't kill me, so that's good news. Okay. This guy took Omniscience. I would like that back. What does the Backlander take? Devotion. Okay, I can have them. Unfortunately, both are attacking me. There's a follow-up. Okay, now I'm a little worried about next turn. We have 2 empty bodies. That might not be enough. Alright, let's do Valued 1, Defend, and Survivor. At least I'm fully defended here, but I'm really worried. Really hope that the minions don't attack. Okay, I only have to defend against 20. I have 16. If I do 2 attacks, that will be enough, right? So if I do Crush Joints, then Empty Fist, then the empty bodies are enough. Okay, that is close. All right. Okay. So here, do I have something amazing coming up next turn? Not really. How will I survive this? If I draw things with Cut Through Fate, I could get to the Eruption next turn, but that doesn't really help me next turn, huh? I don't think I need Devotion. I needed the Omniscience. Why did I target the Backline? I should have targeted this one. I do have the Swivel, so I think I should be fine here. Let's do Cut Through Fate. Conclude is good. Do Crescendo now. No, let's keep the Conclude. Then do Weave 1, Weave 2. Okay. It is 15. I need another little bit, but not too much, because I do want to get the Omniscience next turn, right? What if I do here? If I do Swivel, no, I can't do Swivel after the Conclude, so I have to play Conclude. All right, fine. In that case, let's do Lesson Learned. Oh, it's played twice. Okay, so then I can't do Conclude. All right, fine. Let's do Strike here. Okay, so that way I'll have the Omniscience next turn with just 1 attack. I have to hope I can Omniscience something amazing. Yeah, let's risk it. Let's do the Eruption. Then do Miracle Omniscience. Okay, I got a bunch of initials. Phew, that is what I needed, and I didn't check ahead, but yeah, that's exactly what I needed. Do I have a Blast Me here by any chance? No, but I can do... How much will Brilliance do? What is happening here? Okay, I can see. That's fine. Yeah, let's just do the Ragnaroks. I think each of them should be enough, and then maybe do I have another good attack card? Like, Wallop, maybe? Yeah, I guess. Let's do Wallop. I might be overthinking it. This might be enough by itself. Actually, there's a Worship, and there was a Blast Me. I'd missed that. Yeah, and then let's finally do... I not have another good attack. Yeah, sure, let's do another wall up. I think the Ragnaroks alone. Yeah, they are enough. Alright. Okay, beautiful. Perfect. This one did get a little lucky, I have to admit. Master Reality Lesson Learned Deva form. I guess I'll do another Lesson Learned, sure. Okay. And then here, I wonder if I should take the Tiny House, because I already have enough energy. I don't think I need Philosopher's Stone. I probably don't really need Runic Pyramid, although, with the Mind Blast, it might not be a bad idea. For the boss fight. No, there might be a chance to get max HP, so let's take Tiny House up and pick up, obtain 1 potion, gain 50 gold, raise to max HP by 5, obtain 1 card, and upgrade 1 random card. So I got a Zap upgrade, as well as a Gambler's Brew, and Flying Sleeves, Crush Joints, or Evaluate. I don't think I have any. Did I? No, I had 2 Crush Joints. Alright, let's take the third one. Come. Alright, just need 1 more random curse, and I'll get 1 more from a treasure chest. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I can definitely use a bunch of jumps on the winged boots. So, hang on. So I can go to this elite, do 1 jump, and get 2 more elites afterwards. Or get this elite, do 1 jump, this elite, do another jump. So I can do 2 extra elites with 2 jumps. And then can I get an early jump here? Not really. Okay, so either I jump early, and then as a result won't be able to jump late. Or I don't do this early jump, get either... well, actually, yeah, either these 2 elites or these 2 elites in a row. And then after that, get to this elite, do 1 jump, and then go for a question mark room, and then do another jump, basically skip a rest side. That might work too. Yeah, it's a shame. I guess I couldn't have gotten an extra elite if I only used 1 jump on Act 2, right? So, would have been ideal. But yeah, I think I'll do that, because that way I'll get 4 question mark rooms, 5 question mark rooms, no, 4 question mark rooms before the second elite. And then... moving on, I'll get a 3rd elite, do 1 jump here, another question mark room, and then another jump. Wait, and then 1 more jump? Hang on. Yeah. So no jumps until here. And then after this point, I'll do jump number 1, question mark room, jump number 2, and then jump number 3. So I did need all the jumps. I guess one of these jumps was unnecessary, right? I could have gotten a path where... Yeah, no, but that's fine. Let me just make sure. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. All right, beautiful. So yeah, let's go on the right here. Might also give me Mr. Machine, because I feel like I had a bunch of question mark rooms. All right, let's start out with the Mind Blast here. Then, oh, can I use Lesson Learned? I don't think I can. Get rid of this guy, and then Empty Fist. Come. I should try to use the Omniscience Wish if I can. So I think, especially with the Repulsor, I'll keep that guy alive. Here, let's get rid of these 2. Come. Then do Foresight and wait. Yeah, so I think I'll split this up until I have either the Omniscience or the Wish. Alright, I got both next turn. Beautiful. And I was able to kill this guy who got a Dex Potion, which I'll probably take over the Artifact Potion. I don't think I have the Artifact that badly. Consecrate, Judgment, Flying Sleeves. I don't think I have any of these, right? Ah, boy. Alright, in that case, I guess I don't think I'll do... Okay, I misclicked on the Judgment. That's fine. I wasn't 100% sure which I wanted anyway. Alright, here, Glowing Tesseract. If I get another Mind Blast, that would be great. Not a huge fan of those. There's a second Madness here. Yeah, Dramatic Entrance is fine. Let's take Dramatic Entrance here. I guess Secret Weapon is not a bad idea, because it might give me something good. Madness, Forethought, Blind. Not a huge fan. Let's take the Madness. All of these do make the Mind Blast stronger, though, so that's good. Oof, no, cannot lose 680 gold. I am hoping to get a... Ooh, and I got the Two Anomalies. Beautiful. So now I have lots of strength as well. Very nice. I save a jump later for an Act 3, for a shop. I might have trouble getting Alex Shiny without a shop, actually, right? Here, if I do Crescendo, then Mind Blast, that gets me Overkill. Let's get rid of you first, then you, then Dramatic Entrance, and... Ooh, I'm actually going to take some damage. Did not expect that. That's hopefully fine. Do I have Omniscience or... I can Mallet next turn. Okay, I might not want to wait for the Omniscience and Wish to show up. It just might take too long. Let's just finish with the Judgment. Beautiful. An Explosive Potion, which I'll skip. Swivel number 2 or Weave number 3. I think I'll take a 3rd Weave. And then here I got the Nemesis, who is attacking me in turn 1, but I have 2 Mind Blasts, which... and the 3rd one is enough to kill. Beautiful. The Pentagraph at the start of boss combat sealed 25 HP, and I think I'll take an Attack Potion over the Dex Potion. Okay. Vault Alpha Conjure Blade. Let's take Vault. Not a bad card to have. And then here I got the Transient. I don't think I can get combo here right now. Here is where I should wait for... should I also do Crush Stones? Doesn't really matter. Yeah, I think I'll wait. I should try to play the Omniscience Wish here if I can. Let's do Devotion, Lesson Learned. Actually, that Devotion was probably really not necessary, right? Yeah, because it's fine. Come. This is going to take too long to become useful, but fine. Yeah, there's the Omniscience. Let's Omniscience, the Omniscience, then Omniscience to Wish. Now, it will take 50 damage if I do that, so... maybe... Okay, you know what? I'm going to just Omniscience the Upgraded Wish, and then let's also Omniscience... Did I not have a Ragnarok? I guess I didn't. Do I have a Wallop? I guess I don't have that either. Okay. What's my best attack card here? I guess I'll do the Windmill Strike. Yeah, I think that's my best attack card. Actually, very disappointing. I don't have... Should I just do Volt? Let's do Volt. Yeah, that might be better. Okay. That just gives me 60 gold, but then also allows me to skip a turn. Okay. Alright, and then here, Eruption is too risky. I think I'll do Spirit Shield. Let's see what the Weave gets me. Then Madness hits the Protect, which... yeah, sure. Let's do Protect. And then I can do Survivor. Okay. We have 16 coming. Ooh, that is really bad. Wow. Okay, I am going to take... you know what? I can still play another card. Let's see what the attack potion gives me. Wheel Kick might be pretty good. Let's do that. Okay, still taking 19 damage, but that's better than 39 damage, I guess. I guess extra card draw, and I don't have to worry about the anomalies anymore. Let's do Talk to the Hand, Weave. Should I do Crescendo here? Might not have been a bad idea, especially because... Yeah, let's do Cut Through Fate. Get rid of this. I do have a Lesson Learned that will be double played. Actually, I have a bunch of Weaves too. Alright, fine. There's unfortunately no way I can do... Can I do something like Tranquility, Miracle, Empty Body? No, I'm one short to play the Wish. It's fine. I took a bit of damage there. Prostrate Form, Influence, Empty Fist. I already have an Empty Fist. Let's take one of those and then do this Elite. Okay. Reptomancer. 18 incoming, the Shamanic Entrance. Actually, I can just double play the Mind Blast, right? That is 126 damage. And then one more. Actually, let's kill with Dramatic Entrance for fun. Okay, got Omori Negate. The next 2 curses obtained. I already have 5 curses, right? Yeah, I don't need another one, so I'm good. Blasphemy, Judgment, Master Reality. I guess I already have a Judgment. Let's take a Blasphemy. That might be fun if I get it on turn 1. And then going for this Elite and then doing 1 jump, right? Here I got Lantern, Charge with additional energy. That's very nice. And then here I got the Giant Head. I already got Overkill. Combo might be... Oh, I started with Omniscience. Okay, so I think I'll definitely Omniscience the Omniscience and then Omniscience the Wish. Let me, just to make my life easier, Omniscience the Blasphemy, because then I can just finish this turn, still get the gold. And then the Might Blast does 311 damage twice. That's awesome. Alright. Then Nuchako every time play 10 attacks, get extra energy, and a 3rd Lesson Learned. Okay, might get a collect most on that. Alright, so now let me just be careful with where I jump to. 1 jump, question mark room, 2nd. I guess I could have jumped here and skipped another jump, but yeah, this way I get an extra question mark room. Right, I can't do a shop. Okay, fine. So yeah, 1 jump, then question mark room, and then a 2nd jump. Yeah, fine. All right. Nemesis again, no troubles here. Ooh, and unfortunately I got... Hang on. So 1 Mind Blast is not enough, right? It has to be the 2 energy Mind Blast. 65, 130, that's not enough either, but then Dramatic Entrance should be enough, right? So let's do Omniscience, the Omniscience, Omniscience, the Wish, because I already have 1 in my hand, then Omniscience, the Blasphemy. Okay. So gain only 50 gold here. I do have enough energy, so this 1 Mind Blast is enough, so I can wish for another bit of gold and then kill with a Mind Blast. Beautiful. Damaro at the start of turn gain 1 mantra, which is great. Master Reality Wish number 3. Let's definitely take that. Okay. And then here I got Ceramic Fish. When we add a card to deck, gain 9 gold. Fortunately, I'm going to miss the I like shiny modifier. So, okay, here's the problem. If I get an Elite, I'll likely perfect it. That's 55 points. If I get a Shop, I'll be able to get I like shiny. That's 50 points. Then it might... Well, actually, I don't need cards, but it might give me collectibles on some cards. I think I'll risk it. Let's do the shop. Yep. Alright, so I also cannot remove an anomaly, right? So yeah, let's buy the Ornamental Fan. Every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 4 block. Sundial, every 3 times you shuffle your drop pile, gain 3 energy. Every 3 times you shuffle drop pile, gain 2 energy. And Clock Costume, start with 1 artifact. I don't think I can get a Collectimus on any of these. I can buy all of them, but unfortunately it's not enough to get a Collectimus. That's fine. Let me also get rid of the Explosive Potion to grab an Attack Potion. And who's my final boss? Time Eater? Right. I think I need the Bottle Miracle. Yeah, fine. Okay, that was maybe not worth it. I was hoping to get a collector bonus on something. I actually don't think I have any collector bonuses. But I do have... Hang on, let's do Crescendo here, then Mind Blast. Or, well, Mind Blast here. Let's actually do this first, then this, and then do this. That way I have a chapter close to 10. At Old Cone, I'm picking up, get 300 gold. Not that I really need it. And a Colorless Potion, which I'll skip. I don't think I can collect bonus on any of those. Let's take the Brilliance. Okay. And then here, I definitely don't want to upgrade the other Mind Blast. Should I upgrade one of the Omnisciences or another Wish? Let's upgrade another Wish, because once I get the Omnisciences going, duplicating those Wishes will give me a lot of plate armor. Alright, I am being attacked on turn 1. That's a little disappointing, especially because I barely have enough block. But I can do things like double playing the Mind Blast. Okay. Then do another Mind Blast. Then do Survivor is 16. That's not quite enough. With the weakness, it would be enough, because with weakness, I'll only have 15. Let's transform. Yeah, now the enemy is forced to transform, right? So let's not do Dramatic Entrance. Can I play 6 cards next turn? There's a Wish. That's not enough. Zap, Protect, Cut Through Fate. Yeah, I might, because of those, I might not be able to play as many cards as I'd like. I think I'll just do Dramatic Entrance. Then Survivor. And then let's throw the Weakness Potion. Okay. Alright. So yeah, this forces transformation next turn, but I don't think I can deal enough damage next turn, right? I think I have to play the Wish for plate armor, and then next turn I have Normality, so I can only play 3 cards next turn anyway. So yeah, if I play 3 cards this turn with Cut Through Fate, unfortunately I will draw the Empty Body, which I want to save. Can I avoid playing the Cut Through Fate? I think I can. So let's do Wish for plated armor, then do Zap. I think I'll do Tranquility here. Okay. So then I can... How am I doing on time, by the way? Yeah, I don't think I can finish in 40 seconds, but let's try. 21. So this is enough. Actually, no, it'll be 27. This is 27. Yeah, so if I do Crush, Joint... Actually, no, let's do Devotion, then Protect, then Empty Body. Okay. All right. I also forgot about Plate Armor, but that's fine. Another 27. I think I'm done here, right? This is 16 plus... wait, hang on. Can I get another defensive card? I don't have any defensive card. There's a Sash Up coming up if I get rid of 4 cards. Weakening is not a bad idea. I think I'll try it. Let's get rid of 4 cards here. Okay. Then do Strike, Sash Whip. That brings it down to 18. And I have 18 already. Okay, beautiful. Let's wait. All right. I'm waiting for a turn of not being attacked. That would be very helpful. Okay, another 28. Ritual is 14. Plus 8 is 22. Oh boy. Okay, I'm done for. Let me see if this gives me a Wallop by any chance. Wow, okay. Alright, that was really lucky. Alright, let's do Spirit Shield. Wallop. That allows him to be fully defended. Could have even entered Wrath if I wanted to. Follow up. I don't think I'll... Actually, next turn I don't have any defensive cards. Right? I need to not be attacked next turn. That's really what I need. Let's hope that happens. Nope. Still being attacked. I am in Divinity here, which is not enough. It is close, though. It is very close. Okay, I think there is a way. Let me reload real quick and see. I'll definitely have to put in the thumbnail that I reloaded multiple times. But the problem is I'm being basically attacked. And I think if I save the attack potion, I guess I needed the attack potion too, though, right? The problem is I need it. Yeah, I don't think there's much I can do here. I have a Gambler Spray. I should try to use that as well. So I think I had to throw this. I double play the Mind Blast, then do one more Mind Blast. Okay. And then this does not yet force a transformation. What if I do Dramatic Entrance? Will that force a transformation? Actually, no. What if I do Empty Fist and then survive with the Dramatic... Oh, no. I had to play Dramatic Entrance to be able to defend. Right? What if I use the Gambler Spray in the beginning and get the Wish? That might be an option too. Because then I don't have to play... Well, I still have to play the Survivor. Let's try that. Let's use the Gambler's Brood to get... Wait, is it just the Wish I need? And the Protect. Yeah, I guess I don't mind that. So use the Gambler's Brood to get rid of 2 of these. Okay. Oh, but then I don't have energy. That's a problem. What if I don't force a transformation yet? What if I do Wish and Survivor with the weakness? Wait, actually, now I'm not even sure if I need the weakness. Let's do Wish for Plate Armor. That's 8. Survivor is 19. No, I will still need the weakness. Okay, let's do Miracle, Survivor, the Mind Blast. Okay, let's see if that does anything. Because this way, I will use the Horned Cleave next turn, and I will also use the fact that the enemy is weakened next turn, which might help. Okay, yeah, so here I'm fully defended. That's good. Let's do Cut Through Fate. There's a Normality coming up, right? Yeah, let's actually use the Cut Through Fate to get rid of the Normality. Okay. Then I can do Zap, Crush Joints. Wait, can I play 5 more cards here? No. And next turn, I just have to Wish. Can I draw an extra card? I don't think I can. I will do Wish, Weave, Lesson Learned, so I can only basically play 3 cards next turn. Let's do Crush Joints, then Defend, and wait. Okay. Yeah, still being attacked, but only for 15. Although, with the transformation, it might be more. Actually, it'll definitely be more, right? I do have Plate Armor, though. So yeah, fine. Let's do... I have to do Protect, right? So let's do Weave, Protect, and Devotion. That's fine. Okay. Alright. This guy will probably still decide to attack every turn, right? 27. At some point, I have to both defend and get enough... deal enough damage to force a transformation. I can do Impatience once I play the Strike. That does give me a Sash Whip, but then I can't do another Wish. Let me see if this still gives me a Wallop. It did not, but it did give me a free Sash Whip. The weakness will bring it down to 18. That might be enough. Yeah, so I think I'll do Sash Whip here, then do Strike, Sash Whip. Okay. So that's 18. And then Wish and Evaluate would be... Actually, just Evaluate alone is enough too. It's not yet forcing a transformation, but I think if I do... So basically, if I skip the Wish, if I do Impatience, then do Strike, Sash Whip, that will force a transformation. And I can fully defend here. Okay. That should give me a bit of a breather. And then next turn after transformation, I'll be in Divinity, right? Yeah, okay. Alright, let's see. Should I play any cards here next turn? I just have NPC. Yeah, see, I still am in the same boat as I was before next turn, so I don't think there's much I can do. There's nothing I can do to draw anything. Can I even play a lot of cards next turn? Just a few. Alright, fine. Let's do Weave, follow up, and I guess I'll do Tranquility, sure. Yeah, I still don't have any potions here. Alright, I don't think there's any hope here. Because this guy basically decided to attack me every single turn, and there's just not much I can do here. I was hoping to have had enough damage at this point, but I didn't. Alright, that's fine. Okay, so this was not really perfectable for my deck. I do feel like there is a way to perfect this. I just didn't see that way. Let's do Talk to the Hand and Bolt. Okay. And then here I am in Divinity again, where I can do Crush Joints and Brilliance. Yeah. Just missed it by basically 1 turn, which was unfortunate. Alright, fine. Maybe if I delayed it longer, I could have defended more. 1644, that's not a bad score. So out of the... I was able to get 14 leads, and I was able to pick 13 of them, which is not too bad. I think I just missed the Book of Stabbing on it too, right? I did get 1 Collectimus on what? I was close to getting 1 on Crush Joints. Oh, I got 1 on Lesson Learned. Didn't even notice that. Alright, beautiful. Now, going for Collectimus, it did allow me to get Curses as well. I was close to getting 1 on Weave and the Wishes as well, so that's unfortunate. Definitely 1 is a little low. Was able to get I Like Gold thanks to all the Wishes. Curses was fairly doable, and was able to get Overkill and I Like Shiny. I did skip an Elite. I guess 15 would have been possible if I did not skip that last Elite, but I think skipping that Elite did allow me to get the I Like Shiny modifier, which would have been worth it. I am 15th right now. I am 3 points below Alex, so I think, because it's not a multiple of 25 or 2, I think that means that Alex probably did go for an Elite on Act 3 for an extra Elite rather than a shop. Because I would have lost 5 points. I would have had 1649 if I didn't do that. So yeah, and then, let me see. So Nescafe has 55 points more than me. Yep, probably also went for the Elite. And then, let's see, Spring 1871. That's just an insane score. So over 225 points? No, 227 points more than me. That's insane. I suspect more collectibles. Well, perfecting 1 more boss would have given me 1744, right? That would have already put me in 7th place, which would have been a pretty good score. But then getting another 100 points on top of that, I guess more collectibles, that's the only thing I can think of. Getting Lightspeed, getting Combo might have been doable too. I mean, still, insane score by Spring, very impressive. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you did. Let's read the scores from not yesterday, but the last time I played. Alright, so the last daily I played was the daily for May 24th, which was an Ironclad run with the Curse Run, Time Dilation, and Lethality modifiers. And because of Curse Run, everyone was able to get Stuffed, Encyclopedian, and Curses. That was fairly easy. And I missed the Act 2 boss, but yeah, let's get through it. Pelts end up with 15-13. That's a great score. 2 points above Gemino, who end up with 15-11. Gemino's favorite modifiers is the lethality, and with Curse Run, he's able to get even more strength, so he had a lot of fun. He did have more defensive cards, and so was able to defend against the Act 2 boss, which is the one that I missed. And other than that, he was able to get the same number of points, so was able to get 4 collector bonuses, Overkill, Lightspeed, Popper, and the Money modifier. So yeah, basically this would have been my score if I was able to perfect the Act 2 boss. But yeah, 15-11, pretty good score. Next, you have Nick here with 2 points less with 1509. Cyberfox ended up with 1486, which is a very good score. Congratulations, Cyberfox perfected all the elites and all the bosses. Did mention that he replayed the Act 2 and Act 3 boss a lot to be able to perfect that one, and was called a, quote, cheating cheater who cheats by Zenbri. But I think it's all good. I think, as I mentioned in my reply to his comment, a lot of people know how it feels satisfying, or not satisfying, it feels so unsatisfying to miss an elite because of some, like, small mistake on some small RNG thing that you can't change. And so I think the temptation is very high to try to reload, and as you know, as long as you're straightforward with that, I think it's fine. So yeah, still great score from Cyberfox. He was also able to get 4 collector bonuses. Actually, I think pretty much everybody got 4 collector bonuses, with a notable exception that I'll mention in a second. But yeah, that means I don't think anybody was able to get more than that. But yeah, so Cyberfox was able to get Popper. He did get a bludgeon from Astrolabe, but was able to remove it later. Was able to get Overkill thanks to all the ruptures, the paints, and the heavy blades. Well, I guess he only had 1 upgrade rupture, but then with the paints and the heavy blade, Overkill is fairly easy too. Unfortunately, Cyberfox did miss the Lightspeed modifier by 19 seconds, which he thinks is karma for all of his reloading. But still, that's a great score. Congratulations. Next to Crocus here with 1484. Crocus perfected 5 of the 6 elites. He actually is not sure when he missed one of the elites, but yeah, he missed one of them. Was able to get all the bosses. Mentioned that he had no trouble. Had enough defensive cards to defend against the attacks of the champ. Was able to get 4 collector bonuses. Was close to getting more, but unfortunately only 4 were possible. Next, you have Alex here with 1472. Alex skipped an elite on Act 1, tried to get more question mark combos for Mr. Machine. Did not get Mr. Machine, but I think, as I mentioned the day before, Alex had a lot of success skipping an elite. But yeah, perfected the other 5, was able to get all the bosses, 4 collector bonuses, had 11 curse in the end, as well as Overkill, Money, and the Lightspeed modifier. Congratulations. Next, you have Roland here with 1459. Goldberry got 1436. Goldberry perfected 5 of the 6 elites. All the bosses. Mentioned that he forgot to remove a rare from that he got from Astrolabe. I suspect it was probably the bludgeon, just like Cyberfox. As a result, did not get the Popper modifier, so that cost him 50 points. Was able to get 4 collector bonuses as well as Overkill. So yeah, still in the top 20. Congratulations. I missed the top 20 just by a little bit. Ended up with 1411, 2 points behind 20th place. So I perfected all the elites, but missed the Act 2 boss. I just had no chance on turn 1. Was able to get 4 collector bonuses, Overkill, Lightspeed, Popper, Money with the normality event. So not a bad score, but could have been better. Spring actually tied me with the same number of points, but was able to perfect all the bosses and all the elites. Missed any collector bonus, so he had 0 instead of the 4. So that's why we're tied for 21st place. Next, you have Nescafe here with 1386. Profi got 1336. Dark got 1332. And Zenbri got 1261, and I think that's it for top 100. All right, for completeness sake, I do want to give a shout out to at least the top 20 of the next few days, even though I guess I didn't play, so I don't know what happened here. As particular shout out to Alex, who on May 25th was able to get 2235, which is an amazing score, effectively 2nd place. I'm not even sure I believe. Actually, I don't think I believe Melody here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he is effectively 1st place there. And Alex, excitedly by being able to get such a good score, wrote a comment not realizing that I was actually on vacation. But still, I will read out the summary because it was a pretty good run. From his comment, I was able to deduce that it was a defect run with the Hoarder modifier at least. Alex was able to perfect 11 of the 11 leads. All the bosses got 22 collector bonuses, which is very impressive, and that I think that explains the high score. Alex mentioned that he did reload a shop to try to get more collector bonuses with Courier, but yeah, was able to get 22, which is very impressive. Also was able to get Overkill combo, raining money by 2 gold, had 2002, which is very impressive. Curses, and well fed at Mr. Machine. So yeah, amazing score from Alex. Good thinking with all the collector bonuses. And then, yeah, congratulations. 25 points behind, you have Nick, then Peltz, Gatorbait, Gemino, Roland, The Dark, Profi, Dopar, Cyberfox, and Goldberry, all making it top 20. But then Goldberry in 19th place with 2096 is almost 150 points less than Alex. So yeah, really, Alex went crazy with collector bonuses. Congratulations. Wait, let's go to May 26th then. May 26th, you only have Spring and Peltz in the top 20. Congratulations to them. May 27th, you have Nick and Alex only in the top 20. Congratulations to them. And, wait. Oh, no. Hang on. Did I misclick here? Wait, hang on. So May 26th, you have Spring and Peltz. Oh, I forgot. May 27th, you have Peltz, Gemino, Nescafe. I clicked on the wrong thing. And then May 28th, you have Nescafe, Profi, Gemino, Goldberry, Alex, Cyberfox, and Gatorbait all in top 20. Congratulations to them. And that brings us today. So yeah, I am 16th right now. That's not too bad of a score, but I am curious if you were able to get a much higher score with collector bonuses, or if there's something else I missed. I did miss one of the bosses, so I guess that didn't help either. So yeah, let me know in the comments, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.